Thanks for meeting me here, Stacy.
Oh, that's okay. You thought any more about what I asked you?
Yes, I have. Please sit down.
Thanks.
Stacy, I want you to do whatever you have to do. I have to get custody of my son.
You sure?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Now, listen, something else has come up.
What?
Marley has left town, and she's asked Jake for a divorce.
Yeah, but that doesn't have any bearing on your case,
Now,
does
if
it?
we're trying to prove that Vicky is an unfit mother, it does.
Yeah, but...
Now, her lies to me, her lies to Marley, her lies to Jake. It's got to say something about her character.
Does?
Well, she drove her own sister out of town. Destroyed her marriage.
Yeah, but I don't think the judge is going to allow it. Jamie, it doesn't necessarily mean that she's an unfit mother.
She tried to blackmail my mother.
I know.
And she told me that Jake raped her because she couldn't admit what she really did. Now, a rational person doesn't behave that way.
Are you sure you want to bring all this up in court?
If it will get me my son, do it.
Would you let me put Jake on the stand?
He won't want to do it.
I'll have him subpoenaed. He'll have no choice.
Whatever it takes.
Don't know what kind of witness he'll make.
Jake blames Vicky for driving his wife out of town. And besides, all he has to do is just admit the truth. Just tell the truth. That's all he's got to do.
The whole thing could get really ugly, you know.
Well, Vicky's ready to play hardball. I think we have to be prepared to fight back.
Okay. Then you let me be the bad guy.
Why?
Because when I have you take the stand, I want the court to know your kindness. If they think that you're more concerned about getting Vicky than about getting your own son...
Now, that's not the way it is.
I know. Then what you have to do is you have to prove to the judge that you're a good person and sway the judge in your favor.
How did you get so tough, anyway?
I worked hard.
Hey, by the way, have you heard anything about the red swan?
Oh, we're following a lead right now. We'll find it.
It'll devastate my mother if it's gone for good.
I'm so sorry, Jamie.
No, it's not your fault. Did you hear that?
For what?
I thought I heard Stephen crying. I guess I'm hearing things.
You really care a lot about him, don't you?
Well, I got him to nap about a half an hour ago. He was up and cranky since 5 this morning.
Maybe he's getting a new tooth or something.
I know what it is.
What?
He misses his mother. I hope I'm doing the right thing. Well, 1 minute, Stacy, I'm ready to do anything to keep my son, and the next minute I think maybe I'm setting him up for a fall.
Look, try not to think too much about it, okay? You're doing the right thing. I know you are.
Last night you mentioned some drastic measures. What did you mean?
I'll tell you about him if I feel we have to use him. In the meantime, don't worry so much, okay?
Oh, my.
This place is striking.
Yeah, but it's clean.
Comes furnished, huh?
Former tenant did it. He had to vacate in a hurry.
Just a step ahead of the Vice Squad, no doubt.
There, I can show you another apartment.
I think it's perfect.
What?
Would you mind if I spoke to my friend in private for a moment, please? Thanks.
Excuse us.
Don't you fight me on this one, Winthrop.
Frankie, I looked the other way when you left me and went to work for Lucas. But I draw the line here. I can't let you rent this place.
Why not?
What? Look at it. You'll never sleep, for one thing.
Well, I have a feeling it wasn't meant for sleeping. Besides which, we are not looking for my dream home here, Cass. This is business, remember?
Frankie, I'm telling you, I stand in the midst of these surroundings, and I think... Well, I can't say what I think in front of this gentleman here.
Trust me on this one, okay? We'll take it.
Frankie!
Here is a month's rent and a month's security.
She's out of her mind. She's completely lost her mind, lady.
Welcome home.
Thanks a lot. Please tell me this isn't happening.
Have you seen the view?
Frankie, there's got to be a nice studio apartment in this building. You know, a cute kitchenette, something with daisy wallpaper instead of crushed velvet.
Daisy. Look.
What am I looking at? What?
See that picture window right there?
Yeah, what about it?
That is Lucas's living room, pal.
Get out of here.
See? It's perfect, isn't it?
I mean, you can see right in.
Yeah, I know. It's a pretty good idea I had,
That
huh?
was a great height. But Frankie, if I were you, I would still do your thing with your crystals. I mean, I get the feeling that some real nasty... Frankie, control yourself.
Oh, just shut
I
up.
can't breathe.
Well, don't.
Oh, this thing smells terribly.
Just don't.
Why are we lying on the floor?
Lucas is in his window looking right at us.
You okay?
I work very hard at not being vulnerable.
You know, when you care about something or someone, you don't always have a choice.
I haven't cared about anything in a long time.
We lost so much the night that we lost our daughter.
If I only knew how much.
What do you think she looked like?
Oh, I'm sure she's very beautiful.
You were there that night. I mean, you held her. What did you see?
Oh, she had jet black hair.
I wonder why.
Oh, and one thing I'll never forget, those eyes. No baby ever had eyes like that. She had these enormous blue eyes.
Luke,
What?
every baby has blue eyes, you know, for the first month or so.
Oh.
Oh, but I'm sure that they were very beautiful.
I don't know much about babies.
I think it's very sweet, really. And who knows? I mean, maybe she still has blue eyes. It's possible.
I'm an idiot.
You should have seen the look on your face.
So good to hear you laugh.
You do.
We have to find her
We
fan.
will. We will. I mean, I'm a big believer in fate. I mean, why else would you have come back into my life? We won't be disappointed. We won't.
You have to work for what you get in life.
Sometimes you get gifts. You just have to be open to them.
Well, here it is. I don't think anybody's going to bid on it.
Your mother gave this to you.
Yeah, well, it's the thought that counts.
Of course. Thanks for getting it for me, Mrs. Hudson.
Oh, certainly. Is there anything else that you'd like?
Oh, you've been very generous. I really have to run.
In those shoes?
Yes, of course. I'll talk to you about the auction soon.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Well, oh, thank you for getting the statue for us.
Don't you think you owe me an explanation?
Don't tell me you wanted to
Michael,
keep
you're
that
the
statue.
worst liar in the world. So just tell me the truth.
The truth?
And I said it couldn't possibly be another woman.
What? Another
Your business
woman?
trip. Was it to the Australian bush by any chance?
Don't be ridiculous.
Michael, you're having an affair with Caroline
I am
Stafford.
not sleeping with Caroline Stafford.
Then who? God knows it's not me.
Donna, you are making something out of something that just isn't there.
Why did you come home last night?
Donna.
I mean it, Michael. You obviously don't want to be with me. Why didn't you just stay away?
Hey, don't walk
Let go.
Don't
of
walk
me.
away.
Why not? That's what you've been doing to me for the past weeks.